In this video, we are going to discuss about switching methods. So, what are the switching methods and what Cisco uses for switching traffic in which methods? So, coming here, switching methods, first you have to consider any delay in the passing traffic is known as latency. So, any delay in passing traffic is known as latency, and Cisco has introduced three methods here to bypass it. So, what are the three methods? If you can see that, depending upon how thoroughly you want to frame to be checked before sending it or before passing it is very important here. So, it uses three switching modes here. What are the three switching modes are? Cut through, store and forward, and fragment free. So, what is a cut through switching method? So, cut through switching method is the fastest switching method, meaning it has low latency. That means the latency to pass the traffic is very less here. So, the incoming frame is read up to the destination MAC address, and once it reaches the destination MAC address, then the switch will check for the CAM table, and after checking in the CAM table for the correct port to pass through the frame out and send it on its way. That means that it will check the MAC address, and after checking the MAC address, then it will check for the CAM table through which port it has to be passed through, and it will pass the packet through that interface. The process of switching modes can be best, but if you see described by using a metaphor. So, by using a metaphor or using a small example here, then how the process of switching modes are explained here. If you see, you are at the security desk and you are asked to check or make sure that each and every person has to carry their ID cards, but you will not check their ID card. The ID card photo is matching the person photo, only ID availability is checked. So, this is the best example for cut through method of traffic switching here. So, coming to the second one is store and forward. So, what is store and forward? Here the switch reads the entire frame and copies it into the buffer. So, a cyclic redundancy check, which is called CRC, takes place to the check of the traffic or the packet coming in, and if it also checks that the frame does not contain any errors here. So, if errors are found, the frame is dropped and the switching table is examined and the frame is again forwarded again here. So, now imagine if you are the same example, if you are at the security desk in a club, and only this time you will be asked to not make sure the picture matches, but you should be write down the name and address of the people entering with the ID card. So, this is how the store the information of name and address and forwarding the packet works here. So, coming to the third one, which is the fragment free here. So, what is a fragment free? Fragment free, in the name itself, it initiates that modified cut through or runt free here. That means it is a modified cut through process. So, since cut through can ensure all frames are good, and here you see store and forward takes too long, we need to improve this. So, what we have done, we need a method that should be both quick and reliable. That means it should store the information and it should be quick with low latency. So, this default configuration is the lower level of Cisco switches. So, this default configuration is used in the lower level of the Cisco switches here. So, the minimum size of Ethernet frame is 64 bytes forwarded, and anything less than 64 is called as a runt frame here. So, this is about the switching methods in the Cisco three methods, which is cut through, store and forward, and fragment free.